Well, hi there, everybody. Tom Morley coming at you for the 221st time right here from Chattanooga, Tennessee. And glad to have all you trad friends joining me for more tunes. I've got 10 tunes to share with you here today. This time around, I picked some real classics, in my own opinion, tunes that you might hear at any session, anywhere. And they're great ones to have in your personal repertoire if you're thinking of going out and playing along with your friends and going to sessions. So we've got some jigs, we've got some reels, I got a hornpipe in here, a slip jig for you, and always a slow air to slow down the pace during the hour. So lots of good tunes coming your way. The very first tune we're going to do today is the Rambling Pitchfork. This is a great jig that goes back. It was recorded by Michael Coleman, the master fiddle player, way back in the 78 RPM record era. And if anybody wonders what a Rambling Pitchfork is, that would be a worker, in a field, a farm hand. Actually, is probably what they were referring to when you think of a hired gun. That's a good way, a rambling pitchfork, a hired farm hand that goes from farm to farm to help out. So it seems like a funny word, a funny title, but not really once you figure it out. The Rambling Pitchfork, as I played it, it's in the key of D. And before I even start the tune, you fiddle players, I'm going to show you up close and personal how I like to start with the F sharp, the second finger down on the D string, and then I leave it there as I dance around on the notes that I need on the A string, but I don't take it off at all for the first two measures. I leave it down. The first measures are F, F, A, F, F, D, F, F, A, F, F. So I do this. See, I try and conserve energy there and not have to move my second finger as I go to the open A and third finger on the A string. So that comes in real handy. A couple tunes that we're going to do today, there's special places you can leave your fingers down and give yourself a lot less work and stay in tune and smooth all the bumps out as you're trying to make these tunes kind of flow and sound good. So here we go, 3 times around on the Rambling Pitchfork, the key of D, 2 times medium, 1 last time a little more like session speed. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. session out with here. Rambling Pitchfork is the name of that tune, and it's a great one to have in your repertoire. So I really hope you'll keep that one and practice that one and learn that one. Hello to some of our trad friends that just tuned in here. Tom, my good friend in Alabama, Tom Faison, and Sandy and Dan, north of Boston. I really appreciate all of you guys tuning in and playing along with me here on my Play Along Trad session number 221. Yes, that is correct. We've been doing this since March of 2020, and we're into our 6th year of sharing tunes and having fun with folks from all around the country and beyond. So thanks for tuning in, everybody, and I hope you like that first tune. The second tune is called Castle Kelly. This is a reel in A minor and goes back over a century ago. It was first published in a book in 1909 and has been a classic. It brings back a lot of memories for me. Many tunes will do that for me, and I'll probably think of a couple memories here as we're playing, but this was a tune that my band in Alabama, Mithril, enjoyed playing a lot, and so we performed this one quite often. Hey, another quick hello to Michael and also to Patty in Florida. So lots of trad friends are tuning in and playing along with me today. Yay! I really appreciate it. Anyway, with this Castle Kelly tune, it's busy, but it's a haunting, melancholy reel that I enjoy playing. It doesn't have any fancy first or second endings, and in fact, each section ends with the same 2 measures every time. So that helps you to be able to play the tune, because you're going to see that little melody happen over and over again. All right, so we're going to do this 3 times. This will keep us all busy for a little while. Castle Kelly in the key of A minor, 2 times around, medium, 1 last time a little faster. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. haunting, lovely tune, a reel in the key of A minor for you there, called Castle Kelly. That one's included, in fact, in my Learn to Play Irish Trad fiddle book. I like that one so much and have for so many years. So I haven't played that on one of our sessions, though, here on Facebook in quite a while. So I hope you like that tune. And another tune coming up for you, also in the same haunting key of A minor Dorian. And this is an Irish hornpipe now, called the Humours of Tullycrine. Tullycrine is a town in West Clare, and as we've had other tunes about humors before, and it has nothing to do with jokes or funny things. In this case, the humors are supposed to be like the description or the feeling of a certain place. And while I was looking this up today, one of my favorite websites that tells all the history of different tunes, there were over 100 tunes of different towns and places in Ireland that were the humours of Dublin, the humours of Galway, the humours. You name any town or city or little village or a river or any kind of spot at all on the map in Ireland, and there's probably a tune that's got the name of it and talks about the humours of that place. So this tune, have you ever had a friend who, or a folk, or somebody who comes to a session and you always know the first tune they're going to play? It's kind of like their favorite tune. When I play this tune, I think of a fella that I knew back in Fairhope who would always, he could play many different instruments. He could play fiddle and accordion and flute, but whatever instrument he got out first, this was the tune that he played. Another haunting tune, and of course with this tune we're going to add a little bit of a lilt to the eighth notes. So there's a glare in the bottom right. It's possible that my camera maybe needs something happening. My own view of it looks perfectly fine. So, Betsy, I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about. And that favorite website is the Fiddler's Companion. You just Google that, and there's a background and amazing research done on hundreds and hundreds of tunes that you can look up and have fun with, Marcus. Anyway, the Humours of Tullycrine. In this tune, there's a lot of times where there's two A's together, or either open A's or third finger high A's, and you can tie those together and make the tune sound a little jazzier that way. The very last time I play it, I will try doing that. So Fran sees the little blur as well. I can actually do something about that. So here you know we're live streaming and that things are happening as they happen. Everybody, stay tuned. Ta-da! Did that help any? I don't know. But I did have a way to wipe off the camera lens. So you'll have to tell me. All right, where was I? We're getting ready to do the Humours of Tullycrine. Are you ready? 2 times around, and we'll have some fun with this one. Hornpipes, you always just do maybe 2. The Humours of Tullycrine. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. It's a hornpipe that everybody should be able to play. The Humours of Tullycrine is the name of that tune. Very unique for a hornpipe. Number one, the A melody, the first 8 measures, really has little to do with the B melody. It's a kind of a fresh melody there. In the B melodies, there's that one famous measure. Just goes straight up your instrument with 4 big quarter notes. That hardly ever happens in a tune. And most hornpipes usually end with 3 quarter notes, D, da, da. And this one does not. It meanders and adds fresh 8th note melodies all the way to the end. So it's a unique hornpipe that makes it even extra special to learn. So I hope you like that. The Humours of Tullycrine is the name of that one. Like I said, it makes me think of a fella I knew back in Alabama. It was his favorite tune. Okay, The Mountain Road is next in the key of D. This is a well-known tune that was made famous about 100 years ago by piper Willie Clancy. And this is another tune. You fiddle players should know that you can keep your second finger down and make this tune easier. The very first couple measures. So once again, the first note, just like in the Rambling Pitchfork a little earlier, is the second finger. So you see how I'm leaving my second finger down there and making things easier on myself. This is a single reel. You play the 16 measures all the way through without stopping, no repeats. And so I'll do this tune maybe 3 times, medium speed, and then once more kick it up at a little notch. The second half of the tune, very busy, really moves around a lot, but it is a fun tune. I'm glad I got that smudge off. That's really cool. I did that in real time. I guess I got to quit eating potato chips while I'm answering emails. That would probably be my problem. I'll try and keep my fingers cleaner from now on when I'm doing things on the computer. Here we go, The Mountain Road. 1, 2, 3, 4. Time around. very clever, wonderful single reel in the key of D called The Mountain Road. Hope you like that one. Yeah, David says there is a greasy string. I think there is a greasy coat. Of course, there is an old-timey tune called Greasy Coat that I have played many times before. So something got greasy. I really don't know what in the world happened to my computer screen. But thanks for letting me know, guys. And there was a way for me to fix that. So in real time. So yay. All right. Let's keep on going with the tunes here. Like I said, we're playing a lot of really wonderful tunes that I think everybody should have in their repertoire. This time around, 10 really classic tunes, in my opinion. Every one of these brings back some kind of memory for me. That's one of the neatest things about tunes. A Fig for a Kiss, Slipjig coming up next, another one that my band Mithril used to play at concerts all the time. This tune, a very old melody, in 9/8 time. Don't forget, slipjigs have 9 beats in a measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Every measure of a slipjig is like a measure and a half of a jig. And try not to let that freak you out too bad if you're not used to playing these kind of tunes. If you have my exclusive sheet music in front of you, it shows a very unique thing about slipjigs. Many, I'm not going to say every one of them is like this, but many slipjigs, whatever the rhythm is for the melody in the very first measure, it happens over and over and over again. The rhythm is the same. And in this case, guess what? The first measure here is long, short, 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 short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is what happens. And guess what? Almost every measure is that same kind of rhythm. And you'll hear that as I play it. Here we go, 3 times around on this classic slipjig in E minor called A Fig for a Kiss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fig for a Kiss is the name of that tune, and a classic and a good tune it is, that's for sure. Okay, I hope that helps some of you folks who are a little skittish when you're playing in 9/8 time. I hope that helps you get better at it. All right, hey, we're at the bottom of the hour, and it's a good time for me to just make a few quick announcements. I don't have a lot of them. Here's number one. Remember that next Monday will be the second Monday of the month again already. My gosh, when you're jumping from Monday to Monday in the months like I do, and using that as the stepping stone for all the days of the week. Boy, they fly by. I don't know how the months and the weeks just fly by. But next Monday is May the 12th, the second Monday of the month, and you guys know what I do. I meet up with my local players here, and we have some fun in a live setting here in Chattanooga. So I won't be here next Monday, May 12th. But then I'll be back after that with 3 more Monday sessions starting on the 19th of May. We'll have one on the 19th and the 26th of May, and then the first Monday of June as well. So then we'll be into June. Man, shoo, how quick the time flies when you're sharing tunes on a Monday night. What can I say? All right. Also, anybody who still might want to think about it, it's not too late to go to folkschool.org and check out the amazing place, the John C. Campbell Folk School in Brasstown, North Carolina, in the very west little tip end of North Carolina, where I will be at the end of this month on the 30th and 31st and June 1st with an Irish Fiddle Weekend. So if you think you have fun with me, 1 hour a week or whatever, guess how much fun we could have together in a group setting with a bunch of fiddles, all sharing tunes and me passing on whatever knowledge I can give everybody, and teaching tunes and encouraging tunes and all sorts of good stuff. So that's at the John C. Campbell Folk School. I get to do that once a year usually. It's the only time this time in 2025. So I know that some of my trad friends actually are going to join me. Right, Susie? Yes, indeed. So we'll have some fun. Final message is to remember that please go to my YouTube channel and like my videos and subscribe. Maybe if you just watch a minute or two just to help me out, that would be great. All my videos, almost every single video from 2025 is now up there and you can watch it. And we're getting plenty of views there on YouTube and making a lot of people happy with the new way to share these videos. Remember that every live streaming video I do disappears forever after 30 days on YouTube. So, I mean on Facebook. Sorry. They'll be there forever on YouTube, or at least as far as we can see in the future. But they will definitely disappear after 30 days on Facebook. And in fact, the sessions I did back in early April and in March, they're gone. But you can find them on YouTube. You can go right to the tunes with my timestamps. You can change the time. You can make a tune slower or even speed it up. So you can have fun with me in many ways there with these same sessions rebroadcast on YouTube. It is a new thing, Susan, but it's permanent. And from now on, any live streaming video, whether it's 1 minute long or 10 minutes long or an hour long like mine have been for all these years, after 30 days, Facebook makes them disappear along with the post that was there forever. So there you go. You can find me on YouTube though, so that's okay. All right, let's get back into some tunes here. We got plenty more tunes to fill out the rest of our session, my trad friends. So let's go to another single reel in the key of D. It's called the Shannon Breeze, one of my very favorite tunes. It's also known as Rollin' in the Ryegrass, and this is a tune that I think of fondly with one of my great friends, Andy Reiner, who he and his family help run the Fiddle Hell online and in-person program out of the Boston area. And I think of all the times I got to play this tune along with him. So I always associate this with my good friend Andy. 4 times around here on this charming little single reel called Shannon Breeze, or Rollin' in the Ryegrass. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I could play that one 15 more times. I just love that little melody. It's called the Shannon Breeze. Seeing all your comments going by. Yes, Marcus, you know it does mean that when that post goes down and my live stream goes down, all these wonderful comments you folks have made are also gone forever. But I do make a point after the session is over and after I do the work to get everything ready for YouTube, which now takes a little while afterwards. I do make sure I read all your scintillating, wonderful comments, and so that I can remember them forever. So they're all up here, and I appreciate all the comments you guys make. It's some of them are funny and fun, and you make me laugh, and you make me think, and you make me remember all sorts of things. So keep those comments coming. Now, I would ask you guys as a favor to watch a little bit of any of my YouTube sessions, rebroadcasts, anyone you might have liked, or just any random one, and like those and make some comments. It really does help the channel to see a lot of interaction, just like you guys are making right now. So please go to YouTube and make some comments about how much you just love Tom's tunes. Anything you want to do. So there we go. I think we need to move ahead and play each of the other tunes here and get them going. Shebeg Shemore, slow air for the hour here. Turlock O'Carolan, one of his most beautiful melodies, and maybe one of the very first ones he ever wrote on his harp. And we play it to this day, hundreds of years later. Phyllis, yes, we can subscribe to my YouTube channel. All you have to do is go to youtube.com/@TomMorleyFiddle. There you go. That's how you get to my channel. Although I suppose if you go to YouTube and just put in the words Tom Morley Fiddle Channel, it'll pop up as well. So there's more than one way to find it. But that's my YouTube handle, Tom Morley Fiddle. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Here we go, a beautiful slow air, 2 times around, Turlock O'Carolan's Shebeg Shemore. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Turlico Carolyn tune. I've heard that played so many times at sessions around the world, really. And on the very first Celtic album I ever recorded, along with my friend Andrew Bonnet on flute and harp, we did that wonderful melody. So that one brings back lots and lots of memories for me anytime I play Shebeg and Shemore. And so does this next tune, a jig called Out on the Ocean, a real classic, one of the top 10 jigs really that everybody ought to know in the key of G. When I play this one, I think of my good friend, the master Irish fiddle player from County Clare, from Scariff, Manus Maguire, who came and visited me and my students back in Alabama a number of times and gave some workshops. And this is one of the tunes he taught once. And I can so clearly see him showing everybody in the class the notes and making them quickly learn the tune. And a lot of the techniques and ideas he had when he taught that workshop, I use to this day. I learned a lot from him. So Out on the Ocean, seemingly a simple, obvious little jig, but to me it connects with a lot of memories as a player and as a teacher. So thanks to Manus for this one. Here we go, 3 times on Out on the Ocean. 1, 2, 1. What a wonderful little jig. I love how it goes from major to minor and back again. Just everything about it is like just about the most perfect little tune that I've ever played. Jig, that's for sure. The next tune, the Silver Spear, we've done this one many times, my trad friends, but I never get tired of it. It's a great way to work on your triplets. 1 and triplet, 2 and triplet, 1 and cinnamon, 2 and cinnamon. That's the words I like to think of when we're doing those Irish triplets to get the right authentic sound of those. And I'm going to send this tune out to my mom, Dory Morley. She and my dad, George, they've watched every one of my Monday sessions since March 2020. They've never missed a one, and they've enjoyed every one. And they've watched so many of them that now my mom knows plenty of these tunes by heart herself. So she has, I have helped her have a 5-year course in learning Irish trad tunes. And that's really cool. And I know this is one of her favorites. So, in kind of a odd little special Mother's Day gift, I'll play this overspear for her. Here we go, everybody. 3 times around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spear, one of my mom's favorite Irish reels. So, and hey, it's one of mine, and I love sharing that tune with all of you. I hope you had fun playing that one with me. We have time for one more tune here in session number 221, and we're going to end with a tune that is sometimes played as a reel, is sometimes played as a polka. It depends on how quick you want to play it. It's the Rakes of Mallow, and we'll keep it up tempo here and play it polka style. What do you say? Key of G, the Rakes of Mallow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 10 more great tunes that I was so happy to share with you. Play along session number 221. 2 weeks from today, I'll be back with session number 222. And for that session, I'm going to play a special bunch of 2-tune sets. So you'll get the old buy one, get one free kind of BOGO deal on session 222. Look, until then, you guys have 2 great weeks. Take care of yourselves. Be good to one another. And be kind. Play some tunes. And I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in and playing along. Hope you'll join me again in 2 weeks. Bye for now.